Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. We're coming out of Metland. Mets suck. New York Mets pitcher Jacob Degrom declined to sign his 2016 contract in protest over his assigned salary. Degrom has no recourse and will earn $607,000 this season. Because Degrom has not achieved enough major league service time to be arbitration eligible, the Mets could assign him any salary they choose above the major league minimum of $507,500. Just my thoughts. Listen. Would you want to maximize your worth, or would you be happy with whatever your employer gave you? Sure, it's a lot of money compared to someone who's working retail, your average day-to-day job. But for a major league player, his salary is peanuts compared to his true worth as a player. His frustration, I think, makes sense, and so does the team's desire to work the system to their advantage. Neither side is wrong in this scenario. It all comes down to a rigged system. Okay, the reason so many bad contracts are signed and teams get stuck with old, underperforming players on big money salaries is because the system doesn't allow them to hit free agency until the mid to late 20s. By this time, they're already in the middle of the prime years and end up being paid for what they've done, not what they're projected to do. Yes, he signed a contract, but that has nothing to do with the arbitration and free agent processes that are defined in the CBA. Listen, no unproven 22-year-old just out of college is going to turn down a six-figure contract offer to be a professional athlete. He also wouldn't have a say in any CBA negotiations at that time. Now that he's a more prominent player, he's more able to voice his opinions, and he's doing so. He's not saying he won't hold up his end of the deal. He's simply implying he thinks that the current system is unfair. And in his case, most likely he won't ever be able to bargain for a $100 million contract, because he didn't make his major league debut until age 25, I believe it was. He won't be eligible for free agency until 2021, at which point he will be 32 years old, and most likely maybe even past his prime. The only way he gets his big money is if the Mets do right by him and propose a legitimate, long-term deal, instead of going season to season, having the arbitration courts settle the contract dispute. Just some of my thoughts. I hope all is well.